Hello friends and welcome back to Enterprise Architecture. Now we're once again playing Vintage Story. I've been playing a lot of this game lately. I've been playing probably more of this than even I've been playing of Minecraft, if you can imagine that. So I'm really enjoying it. It's a really nice change of pace from some of the factory automation that we've been doing. But I still do love the factory automation. Don't worry, I'm not going to stop playing those games as well and recording it. Now, last time we had started getting everything set up to have a Bloomery put together for our quartz crystal so that we can make some clear glass. So today we're going to hopefully get that process started. And also, if we're really lucky, maybe we can do a bit more mining and find some more copper, some more tin, and maybe even some of the other ingredients we need to go up to iron. I would love to find an initial iron node today. So, with no further ado, let's dive right in. Okay, so if we check the map here, there are a couple of copper nodes to the north that we didn't quite make it to last time. So we're going to make a hike for that. This one we'll check out. I think we've already mined out, but we're going to head up here and we're going to do some pro picking along the way also, just to start getting a lay of the land a little bit here and see where we can triangulate some higher yield nodes. That's what we really need to do, because right now we're just not coming up with much. Okay, so we've been exploring a little bit and we've mostly struck out so far on copper, but we did find ourselves another ruin. So I was gonna run through here real quick and see if there's anything left to be found in this ruin. It doesn't look like there's much. Ugh, except for metal spikes once again, which are always out to get me. Oh, we got something off of that. Yeah, most of this is just going to be rubble that's not going to get us anything, I think. A whole lot of garbage. Ooh! Are we gonna... No, we didn't get the brazier. That would have been awfully nice, though. Okay, let's see here. We've got a vessel. And what are we getting? Flax out of that, and cattails. Anything else? More flax twine, I guess? Well, that's not the best. It's not the worst. Oh, I don't know what these are. Oh, barricades, I guess that's what those are. Okay. And this is rice. We'll certainly take that. Okay, well, we're going to throw down our chest here and see what there is to see. So let's put that there and put this down. And we're going to go ahead and start unloading some of our loot into here. Well, we didn't find any other items down here, but we did find some native copper. So that's good. Right here at the surface too. That's kind of a surprise to find it this close. And it's a medium quality, which is even better. Does mean we're going to need to clear up some inventory to make room for it. And even more inventory. That is a pretty big chunk. Now let's use our pro pick here and see if maybe there is more here somewhere to be had. Yeah, only trace ore, so I guess that's all we're gonna get out of this little bit of copper here. We'll just find a couple of nuggets. Yeah, there's no more. Oh well. And yeah, this is pretty much cleared out. Couldn't really find anything else hiding back here that's of note, so. And I think I'll do a little more exploring while I'm up here, but then we're gonna head back. It's getting late, well, at least comparatively late. Right now it's already, what, after 10, and you know, I don't want to really be this far away from home for this long without any resources, especially when it's a medium rift activity day. So we're gonna go a little further and then head back. Now, as we got closer to the mountains here, I found ourselves a bunch of horsetail. Now, we have had no horsetail for a very long time, which means we have not had any way to heal ourselves. So I'm going to grab up a stack of this, and if there's any left at that point, I will go ahead and mark it on the map. Okay, this is actually a great location. We're going to have to remember this. It's near the translocator we found, relatively speaking. There's high native copper here, there's a bunch of horsetail, and there is a bunch of pine. Now, I haven't found any resin yet. I'm hoping if I look around a little bit, maybe I'll find some, but this could be a very good place for us to be here. Yeah, if I can just find some resin, I would feel very, very good about this trip. So far we found a bunch of food, but nothing that's really critical like resin is. That's going to be an absolute necessity for us to move up from where we're at currently in tiers. Yep, no resin spots. Now, it's getting late, and I only made it as far as basically the translocator that we had found. And I did find another cave here that has some copper right around the surface, but no other ore deposits, it says here. Now, we're basically pretty full up. I don't know that I can... Oh! Look at that. Look at that. We just found a pine log with resin. This is perfect. The one thing I wanted to find. So let's add ourselves... Not rocks. Where's the resin looking thing? I guess that is... Maybe that is a resin drip. I don't know. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to say that this is resin. Just like that. And hopefully we can find this in the future. Actually, let's go ahead and make it yellow so that we have a distinct color. Ah, there we go. There's our piece of resin. Okay. I'm starting to hear thunder. And I don't see any other resin around here. So I tell you what we're going to do. We are going to head for the translocator hut, which is right over here, and we're going to spend the night there. And then we're going to come back out in the morning and see if we can find any more of this resin in this forest area. Looks like we've got a little more copper here. Again, we're all pretty full on our inventory because I filled it up with bushes, but maybe I'll dump off some of those bushes here at this hut and then head back there and pick up whatever I can. Ah, well, this place is just as cozy as I left it. It's been a while since we've been here. And I didn't really dig this up properly the last time I was here either. Guess I can go ahead and do that while I've got some time to kill. Well, I woke up and I found that there is a cave here spawning monsters. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of the Drifter. You are far from your rift, my dude. And nothing. Guess I would have been too lucky if he had just given me one of our translocator discs, right? Well, let's go ahead and mark this on our map. And we're going to go ahead here and see if we can't somehow get ourselves another piece of resin before we leave this area and head back home. So I'm just going to look at some more trees for a while, enjoy nature, and then we're going to hike back. Oh, we just found a gravestone. It wasn't mine, so I don't know. Oh, there is something in here. Malachite, limonite, a rusty gear, a wooden pan, and a copper bracelet. Well, I think we can wear the copper bracelet and be grave robbers. The rest of these, we don't really have any room for. Now, I guess I could throw something away. Of the things I've got here, horsetail is critical. I feel like we have a lot of red currants. Let's get rid of the actual red currants. We can't put things in here, right? If I wanted to, I can't put this back? No, I cannot. Okay, so we're going to take the rusty gear. And I will mark this, but again, we've already gotten most of the good stuff out of it, so it's not important. And on our way home, I found this. Look at this. There's all sorts of good-looking stuff here. I mean, most of this is all fallen apart, but... Borax! Oh, that's really good. Another copper bracelet, a piece of paper, a painting, ruined tool shelf. There's a fire pit in here, a flower pot. Look at all this stuff. Aged wooden bed. Burnt out torch, but no torch holders. You know, they say this is a ruin, but everything is actually looking pretty good from where I'm sitting. Okay, and it's only one floor here. I'm gonna mark this ruin because, again, we're full up on stuff, and I do want to come back here. And I'm noting that I did find borax here because that's something we're really gonna need. Oh, just look at that ruin. I mean, just the detail they put into this thing where you've got like... Oof, I hear some wolves. Where the thatch is like fallen off the roof. Like, that's just super cute. That's just really good. And there's also this huge oak behind it. Like, just massive, massive oak. Okay, this is a nice little place. All right, we're gonna keep looking for a little bit more resin as we slowly make our way home. And look at that. That looks like to be another piece of resin. All right, so we're gonna mark this one as well. Do you hear what I hear? Do you see what I see? Bees. This might be an amazing place for us to settle. Let's see, is there a beehive icon? Yes, there is. Yeah, that's great. Well, maybe not settle, but at least reap all of the benefits here of this area. Oh, including wolves. Oh, wolves. So many wolves. Whole pack of wolves. Did we outrun them? Don't know if we outran them. Oh, well, we found another apple tree. Guess we'll mark that real quick. Okay, so this is all a very clear indication that we need to come back better prepared. Whew. Oh, well, I am about to die, it looks like. Whew. But at least we're back in safe country that we know. We're gonna try and get home on this little bit of life that we've got. We're just gonna have to avoid absolutely anything that could look like danger. Okay, well, we are back and we are fading quickly. So we need to unload as much of our stuff as quickly as we can here and get ourselves healed up. So let's go ahead and use this horsetail. What do we combine it with to make poultices? Cattails. Okay, well, you all saw me throw those cattails away earlier, I'm sure. So let's go ahead and make up as many of these as we can. Yeah, that's a goodly amount, 64. I'm probably going to use most of them right now, just getting myself up from that wolf attack. Okay, that's 3/4 of the way back to health, not all the way back to health. I think that's a good place to be for now, and I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of these, I guess, just in this container with my finished goods while we deal with the rest of this stuff. Okay, our charcoal appears to be done, so we can snatch this up real quick. And this is what we need for our quartz to make glass. Okay, so to assemble a bloomery, we have these fire bricks that we made in the previous episode, and we need two pieces, a top and a bottom, which I just said in the opposite order, but you get what I'm saying. Now, we need to put it down somewhere. We're not going to probably be smithing much in the immediate future, so we're just going to put it down here. Well, we might actually overnight, we'll see. And we're going to put the lid on it. Now, to this, we need to add our quartz that we picked up. So apparently we can do 24 4 pieces of quartz chunk in a single bloomery. So if I take this, it should only let us get up to 40, I think. Yeah, that's it. Okay, great. And now to that we can add charcoal. It looks like we can only do 6 at a time. And now we should just be able to take our torch and light it. There we go. Okay, this is now going to smelt things. And that should give us 12 glass blocks. Now, when we break the bloomery back down, we're going to lose some of our bricks. And moreover, we're going to need a lot more than 12 glass blocks to finish our entire greenhouse that we have planned. But this will be a good start for now. All right, so while that is going, we're going to keep an eye on it and make sure that there's enough stuff in there. But we are going to cook ourselves a pie. So let's take this limestone back out of our quern for now, and let's just find a nice place to put that. Let's put the rest of the limestone there, and we're going to put the lime over here in this container with our miscellaneous stuff. And now what we want to put in this is our grain. Now let's see what we have here. We've got some rice, we've got some rye, got a little bit of flax, a lot more rice. Well, we need 8 pieces of whatever we're going to do here. So it looks like rice is the only thing that we have 8 of right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's put that in here. That's going to give us a little bit of rice grain. Excuse me, rice flour. Rice is a grain. What am I saying? I'm forgetting things. It's probably because I'm so hungry. And there we go. There is our rice flour. Put the rest of our rice back in here. Let's put it in the next one, actually, so we keep our rice in the same general vicinity. We're not going to combine these because it'll shorten the lifespan. Actually, this is years. I don't care if those are combined. That's great. And now we just... Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to do something about that sometime soon. Those wolves are really trying to get me. And I'm not paranoid. They're actually wolves out there, I swear. All right, so let's take our water. 6 liters. And we need to get another bucket of water here. There we go. And let's go ahead and make the rest of this. Perfect. Now we take our dough and put it on the table, and we have a pie crust now. Oh, it looks like we only needed 4. Okay, well then we can make even more. Let's take some meat. There we go. That is a lot of meat. Put the rest of our meat back in here. And can we put a lid on it? Yes, we can. Great. Okay, there's our hot oven, and we're just gonna put our pie in there. Now, while that's doing its thing, we do need to keep an eye on it, because you all remember what happened last time. We definitely burnt our previous pie. While that's going, we're gonna try and make ourselves another meat pie. Let's see here. Let's take this meat. That's 2 servings. There's another 2 servings. Can we mix veggies and meat? That is the other question here. Let's see here. Let's try our carrots. Can I do a meat and carrot pie? No, we can't mix different fillings. Okay, that's fine. We'll just put all of those in there and put a lid on it, and we will make ourselves a second pie after the first pie is done. And maybe while we're at it, since we only need 4 pieces, we can make ourselves some other pies as well. Let's go ahead and work on that a little bit. Okay, so I've ground up a little bit more rye flour. We're gonna make another batch of pie here. Our third pie. Let's put put that down like that. And then let's go ahead and make ourselves a, let's see, which of these is a better saturation? These are the same saturation. So let's take carrot, 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 and combine that. Any more carrots we can put in here? Yeah, there we go. Full up on carrots. Nice carrot pie. Great. And that'll go in next. And it looks like that worked. That is a very nutritious pie. Let's trade that out for our other carrot pie. And see how quickly that'll cook. Okay, and there we go. 2 red meat pies. That is a lot of saturation. I have to keep using this recipe. And a slightly less saturating carrot pie, which is still pretty good, but not just as good. So that's fantastic. I can really deal with this. This is a lot of good food. Bloomery is still going. I've mostly sorted all of the stuff that we have left, so I'm just going to spend the rest of the night sitting in water and panning, which is my favorite pastime. So we'll do that, and we'll see y'all back here in a second. Okay, our bloomery is done. We have 12 pieces of glass in here. Now, I think we have to break this down to actually get the items back out. Yes, we do. And it looks like we got 12 glass. So how many bloomery bricks did we get back? We got 10 fire clay bricks. Well, let's go ahead and repeat the process here. We're going to do exactly the same thing, and we're going to do this a couple of more times. Maybe we go ahead and make ourselves 2 bloomeries while we're at it, not just 1. I think we have enough bricks to do that. And 2 lids as well. There we go. And let's go ahead and do 2 batches this time. Okay, there's the quartz, 24 in each. And now we add our charcoal. Great. And all we have to do now is light it. Okay, we'll let that do its thing and come back to that in a little while as well. Okay, so had another round of panning here, came up with some fluorite, more native gold, some peridot, another emerald, a diamond, which is exciting, phosphorite, which I assume I can do something with, and more uranium, which, again, I don't know why I keep coming up with uranium here, but that seems to be the thing. We also came up with a bunch of books, more arrowheads, and a single rusty gear along with some flax and a whole bunch of bones. Of course, bony soil, that's what I expect to find. So we are going to go ahead and read these books real quick and then add them to our shelf. Again, per my usual playthroughs, I do not like to show any of the books or the native lore because I think people should buy the game and play the game to be able to get that stuff. So I'm going to read these real quick and then get back to it. Now that we have a bunch of copper spearheads, I might go ahead and upgrade my spear situation. Now, to do that, I need to grab up my sticks. And you know what? I probably should make myself another set of tool racks here. Is that just this? Yeah, that's just that. Okay. Maybe we do 2 more sets of tool racks because we're definitely going to need them. We have a lot of tools at this point. So let's go ahead and put these maybe over on this wall. Should have put these higher up in the first place, but this will be fine. And I'm going to hang up my spears that I already have. We are going to make ourselves 3 copper spears with this. There we go. And these are going to be slightly more effective and more durable than the other ones we've got. Now, I don't tend to throw my spears as my attack, so I'm going to go ahead and I think I'll carry one on me for now. Now, I know throwing attack is apparently the way to do it, is like that, so that you have a ranged attack. But I tend to not do that. I tend to keep it close and just stab with it, personally. But that's just me. I probably should learn how to throw better. Well, this glass is taking a lot longer to smelt than I thought it would. It's basically been all day, and I feel like the first batch went a lot quicker than this. So I'm going to continue to smelt down this glass between episodes, and I also think I'm going to probably do a little bit more sifting, a little bit more farming, a little bit more trying to find some resources here. But for now, I'm going to call this the end of this episode of Enterprise Architecture. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you back here next time. Bye, friends!